Beneath the shimmer of the TV lights and the familiar echo of laughter, there's a quiet that settles in at dawn, a silence that often hides the shadows we rarely see. Those shadows grew too heavy for Mark Consuelos to carry alone. His wife, Kelly Ripa, received tragic news from doctors, heartbreaking news that left this loyal and devoted husband in tears. Their story is the one we'll explore today, a journey through love, pain, resilience, and the powerful lessons born from adversity. This is more than just a tale of suffering. In the end, it's a story of how love can endure even the fiercest storms. Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa had seemed unshakable for years, a beloved Hollywood couple. From their early days as co-stars on All My Children to the beautiful family and careers they built together, they stood as a pillar of stability in a world often rocked by chaos. Fans had watched their growth, humor, playful banter, and even their arguments with admiration because their honesty made them deeply relatable. But quietly, life was preparing them for an unthinkable test. Illness does not care about fame or love. It arrives without warning, bringing disruption in its wake. It started subtly. Kelly's once boundless energy began to fade. Her bright presence on morning television seemed a little dimmer. Whispers from fans began. "Is she okay?" She brushed it off at first, exhausted from long workdays and family duties. Those early mornings are relentless. But Mark saw more than anyone else. He noticed the quiet winces, the heavy sighs, the extra hours spent in bed. Love sharpens the eyes in moments like this. What the world overlooked, Mark couldn't ignore. Eventually, Kelly agreed to see her doctor. Everything changed after that appointment. The waiting room was sterile, thick with antiseptic and tension. One glance at the doctor's face told them this wouldn't be simple. The words came slowly, measured and deliberate, but struck like thunder. A serious diagnosis, something that explained her pain. Kelly was terrified. Mark was shattered. She was his partner, the mother of his children, his best friend. Strong, confident, protective, that's how people saw Mark Consuelos. But in that instant, all that strength dissolved into raw emotion. His tears weren't weakness, they were pure love breaking through. Watching someone you love in pain is one of life's cruelest experiences. Those close to them said his grief was visible to everyone. Holding Kelly's hand tightly, he whispered vows he wasn't sure he could keep. His tears became a symbol, not of hopelessness, but of unwavering devotion. When love is on the line, even the strongest hearts can break. Off camera, their nights were sleepless. Dinner table conversations turned serious. There were silent moments when fear nearly took over. Their children, close as ever, noticed. This was a test of the entire family's strength. Mark tried to carry the weight alone, but Kelly, ever the fighter, reminded him this was their battle. As the story unfolded, the focus shifted from the illness itself to their partnership, the meaning of true support in good times and in bad. But uncertainty still lingered. How would this diagnosis shape their future? Viewers noticed her absence and fatigue. Rumors spread. And then the confirmation came. The doctor's words shook fans like an earthquake. Messages of love, prayers, and hope flooded social media. Fans who had relied on Kelly's joy to brighten their own lives now stood behind her like a second family. Through it all, Mark's love anchored her. When she couldn't move, he cooked for her. When pain was overwhelming, he made her laugh. When there were no words left, he simply sat beside her. The love of a devoted husband and children became a shield around her. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have long been one of television's most admired couples. Their love story began on the set of All My Children and blossomed into a lifelong romance that captured hearts worldwide. They built a beautiful family, raised 3 children, and shared countless joyful moments on and off screen. But behind the picture-perfect smiles, they faced a storm unlike any other. When doctors delivered the heartbreaking diagnosis, Mark was devastated. His wife, so full of energy and light, was suddenly vulnerable. But Kelly's courage, however, shone. Instead of hiding, she spoke openly about her fears and the importance of paying attention to your body. She shared the emotional roller coaster of battling illness while holding on to hope. Her strength inspired Mark, their children, and millions of fans. Their family grew closer than ever. Their children offered endless love. Mark turned his tears into determination, promising to stand by her every step. Their journey became a living example of how love and family can be the strongest medicine of all. The public response was overwhelming. Fans around the world rallied, sending encouragement and personal stories. Kelly and Mark expressed deep gratitude, saying that love and positivity gave them the strength to keep going. Despite the pain, Kelly used her platform to raise awareness, urging others never to ignore warning signs and to prioritize their health. Her bravery turned personal tragedy into a mission to protect and inspire others. In the end, this is more than just a headline about Kelly Ripa's illness and Mark Consuelos' heartbreak. It's a powerful reminder of love, fragility, and resilience. Mark's tears weren't a sign of weakness. They were proof of how fiercely he loves his wife. The diagnosis changed their lives, but it also revealed something timeless. Health is precious. Love heals. And family can weather even the darkest storms. Kelly and Mark's journey continues to inspire millions, showing that even in heartbreak, hope and courage shine the brightest.